everybody, and welcome to Dave 7 / Video 7, depending on whether you've binge watched these or watched them as they've come out. Hey, it could be like 3 years from now. Man, I hope I'm like still alive and doing okay. Don't tweet me, I don't want to know. Or maybe I already would. I don't want to deal with these Michael J. Fox style temporal paradoxes. This is the final episode in a week of Community Remix. I still haven't totally decided what I'm going to do with Community Remix after this the series is done. I'll probably take a break for at least a little while and continue doing the like vanilla spider mod type stuff. Vanilla spider mod, not quite a euphemism, also my favorite flavor of ice cream. We may eventually do like, you know, one Isaac run in Spider Mod, one random run in Spider Mod, and then one Community Remix run, which is also in Spider Mod, of course, and maybe work that into the rotation. Or maybe by the time I decide, Rebirth will already be out, and it'll be sort of a moot point, and I'll be doing, you know, a Rebirth series, and I don't know, the occasional Community Remix. I have no idea is what I'm getting at, but I hope you've enjoyed the series up to this point. I've enjoyed the series up to this point, a lot more than I expected, if that makes sense. Like, I expected Community Remix to be cool, but it actually has meaningfully sort of changed the way that I play the game. Or at least I should say I play Community Remix a little bit meaningfully differently than I play Isaac. And we've got to experience some cool new items. And not just, apparently it's not Ludovico technique. Apparently it's actually like Ludovico technique. In which case it makes me sound like I'm trying to be like, I went to Paris this weekend and got the baguettes. Or just call it a sandwich, motherfucker. We're all English up here anyway. You know what I mean. Even though we haven't gotten that item yet, which was the item that I thought was going to be like the standout, you know, super cool, like, Rebirth preview, we didn't get that over the course of this. Maybe we'll get it in this episode, but we've had a good time regardless, just experiencing the new items, learning a little bit about what's going on. Sure, that's fine. We haven't gotten all of the items, even if you take Ludovico technique out of it, we haven't gotten all of the items that are new in Community Remix, but we have experienced some interesting stuff. Becoming Tammy was super cool. That was, you know, definitely different than becoming Guppy. Probably worse, in my opinion, but that's not a reflection on the, you know, the coders or the game designers. Not everything in Isaac is as good as everything else, which is, you know, by design. Otherwise, the game would be either way too difficult or way too easy, probably. Imagine if you balanced everything, like, up to the level of Mom's Knife or Polyphemus or something. Anyway, I guess you could argue you would change the enemies as a result, and, you know, then they wouldn't be imbalanced, and actually, I don't know anything about game design, and you'd be right about at least one of those things. Guaranteed. Alright, so we have Tough Love here. One thing I would like to experience is, some luck up. Not just because Tough Love, obviously, you know, has an increased chance for teeth to spawn when you get luck up, but because I think I will go into the curse room here just because I have a reroll ready. It's a little risky because we do have Spirit Hearts, but I think I'll have one extra to protect me, and I thought it was worth the risk. Probably wasn't, but anyway. One of the things that luck up also affects is if you get, not to keep bringing it up, Ludovico technique and Mom's Contact and then a lot of luck upgrades, it creates like a permanently freezing beam, which just keeps enemies frozen the entire time. So it would be super cool if we could make that happen. Mind you, we're missing some pretty rare items to make that happen, including an item we've never seen before, and Mom's Contact, an item that probably shows up like once every month or so, maybe. Maybe a little bit more frequently than that, but not much. So, we'll see if it becomes a possibility. For now, let's just enjoy it, man. It's like that, you know, spoilers for Eternal Sunshine, but it's like when they go to the beach party, like right at the end of the memory erasing sequence, and then, you know, Clementine, or the fictional construct of Clementine is like, you know, this is it, right? Like, after this, it's all gonna be over. What do we do? And then Jim Carrey says, smoking! No. You know what I'm getting. Hey, careful. Careful. Okay. I don't want to get hit by Larry Jr. That would be disappointing for me at this point in my career. I think I might have gotten Eternal Sunshine confused with the other, Jim Carrey. I was gonna say Jim Larry Jr., the other Jim Carrey, classic, The Mask, of course. Now, hey. Oh, I was trapped up there. I got very lucky to get out. What are these green Larry Jr.'s? They're just like shit machines. And they don't shit for nobody but me. Yeah, baby. That was not Austin Powers. Oh, okay, almost stepped into the hole by accident there. We're gonna reroll both of these because I have no interest in really becoming Guppy. And we got Sister Maggie and the Nail, which are not worth it. I was hoping maybe we'd get something a little funkier up here, but at least we got one penny. And we have the pills. which I think I'm going to take because I'm going to, like, double down on trying to get luck upgrades, right? For now. Well, okay. Okay, well, we do know there's a luck upgrade in the rotation. Apart from... Okay, so that basically gave us nothing. This boss room gave us nothing at all. But the knowledge that there is a luck upgrade in the pool, which is exciting. Maybe we can... we have a chance now, at least, in order to make my dreams come true and get as many teeth as we possibly can. And not doing it the way Scumbag Nick does it, where he just, like, makes Spider Mod pay out with 100% luck by editing his stats. And I was talking to Nick. Sometimes I wonder if Nick... you know, it's not like a worry or a cautionary tale or something like that, but I think Nick and I appreciate Isaac in a different way. I saw him tweeting, and he's like, I made a challenge run in Spider Mod where you just... This makes all pills good, which I hope doesn't have a weird synergy in Community Remix where now luck down becomes good instead of luck up. But anyway, that should give me another luck upgrade pill if all goes according to plan when I go back to that boss room. But yeah, he's like, I made a challenge, like a saved challenge run in Spider Mod that makes it so, you know, whenever you want to, you can just have an all teeth run. And then I was like, well, yeah, I mean, that sounds fun, but, you know, you're basically starting out, like, 20 times stronger than Isaac does, so you should just win every time. I don't know, man. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey, I guess. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Second secret room. Boo-doo-doo. Nope. Okay. Thought maybe, by singing, I would, basically accidentally utter a terrible incantation and maybe get us, access to the second secret room. No such luck. Few different, possibilities for the first secret room here, none of which, are really that exciting now that I realize I'll still have to use a key to get into that shop, but... if there's like a dime and 3 pennies in here, then that would make it worthwhile for me to go to the shop right off the bat. And, well, pretty close. We're still not going to quite get there. Oh, never mind. We're totally going to get there. I can't. Well, it's not that I can't do arithmetic. Mental arithmetic is one of the very few skills that I innately possess that has also been rendered functionally useless by the fact that everybody has a, you know, basically the equivalent of a 1990s supercomputer in their pocket at all times. We'll take the compass there. Yeah, this actually turned out pretty well. And hey, another spirit heart to give me a much better chance of getting a deal with the devil or angel on the next floor. So let's see if our luck ends up working out for us here. Well, like literally luck in this case. But also figuratively luck. But also literally medicinal luck here. So let's see. This should be a luck... Oh, it is a luck upgrade now. Okay, so now we have 2 luck upgrade pills in the rotation, which is pretty sweet. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting out of that without taking at least a little damage, but I'm thankful that I have some spirit hearts to back me up. Okay. Rage. I mean, it's good, right? I think it's pretty good, at least. I'm gonna pick it up. I know people are gonna be a little bit offended by it, but hey, that's fine. It'll make us a little bit stronger. I know it's not a new Community Remix item. That's okay, too. Hey, hey! That was a great shot, wasn't it? Fair play to you. Now... Tricky dodges here. It's a little bit like a chess match. Always got to remember where your next dodge is coming from, or pay attention to where your next dodge is coming from. Managed to make it through there, only getting hit by the flies, which, you know, you'd think that would make me happy, but still a little disappointed that I took damage to begin with. I think we could have made it out of there just fine. So I'm actually hoping that we come across a coin purse, if possible. And if our next item room contains, like, bottle of pills, that could be fine too, because really, if we end up, like, seriously getting a lot of luck upgrades, we could shoot teeth permanently. And of course, that would be super useful for us. Aiming would also be nice if I could learn how to do that. There we go. Careful now. Don't do something you'll regret. Looks like we have a mini-boss who is not greed, which I'm very excited about. And we'll just tackle this room the only way I know how, which is pretty much just keeping the line here. And allowing rage to build. We haven't gotten any extra damage. We haven't gotten any extra HP. I don't think we've gotten any extra tears. So we're hoping to improve upon that, hopefully at this point. Or at some point on this floor, at least I should say. Alright, now we sprint over here. Teeth are going to be good for breaking up these flies. We're one-shotting them at this point. Oh, almost got tagged anyway. Alright. Wonder where our secret room could be. Looks like there might only be one possible location for it. Okay, Fistula. Mostly what I would value from this fight is the opportunity to get a deal with the devil after it's over. So if we do manage to swing that, I would be a happy camper. I don't know if Ludovico technique is even in the Deal with the Devil pool. It just, like, my hunch is that's where it would be, having no further information on it, because it's a really great sounding item, and a lot of great sounding items are located on Deals with the Devil. You know what my favorite item is thus far in Community Remix? It's definitely Blood Oath. I think that item, like, not only is useful, but also, yeah, we'll take it. Not only is useful, but also, like, fits in with the Isaac strategies that currently exist, and fits in kind of like, I don't know, I don't want to say thematically, because that makes it sound like I know what I'm talking about when I really don't, and I don't want to, you know, push that illusion any further than it has to go, but it seems like an item that would totally exist in Rebirth. Like, if you told me that item was in Rebirth, I'd be like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Alright, so we haven't used a reroll for anything yet. I was hoping maybe we'd be able to use it on something in here, or a Deal with the Devil room, or whatever we got from the boss room, but we didn't get a Deal with the Devil. Our boss gave us a decent item. Stars card, we'll probably save and try to use that on Utero, not Utero, sorry, Necropolis 2, or Depths 2. Hey, free Deal with the Angel. We'll actually use this right here. And we still get to save half a Spirit Heart, which is important, very nice, for protecting Maggie's Faith, which we just picked up as well. And if we can get more Spirit Hearts to protect Maggie's Faith, that would be lovely as well. For now, Caves Part 1 has been pretty good. Don't really love the fact that I just lost a that half Spirit Heart there, because I really want to protect the HP that I've got from Maggie's, that I could get, I should say, from Maggie's Faith. Now, it looks like the secret room pretty much has to be here. Okay. Whoa, this is new. Fortune cookie. You feel lucky. Okay, so imagine this gives us a fortune. And, oh, repentance. What does that do? Okay, well, I guess we're stuck with the fortune cookie now. This should be interesting. If it gives us exclusively those, like, red cards, I'm excited by that, because, I have basically no idea what they do. So, yeah, we lost the D6. I guess diehard Isaac strategy people are going to be a little salty about that. I'm not wasting another bomb or a key to go to the shop, by the way. Maybe we could get a 3-cent Spirit Heart, but that's pretty unlikely. Anyway, no arcade on this floor kind of sucks, too. Let's see how quickly the charge time on this is. Yeah, let's lose our Eternal Heart like 2 seconds into this floor. There we go. I knew it was going to happen. At least we haven't taken red heart damage. So it looks like it takes... Of course we get a Spirit Heart in our first room. Not that I should complain, I guess. Looks like it takes 6 rooms to get a charge, which seems fair, but let's see if we can get some augmentations for it. And at the very least, we know now that every Community Remix video at least had something new going on in it. You know, whether it was me getting salty at a donkey's jawbone, becoming Tammy, figuring out what sulfur did, etc., etc. Now the fortune cookie can be the defining characteristic of this run, perhaps. Now there is a boss trap room. I like boss trap rooms. I am going to just do this the safe way. I should really practice off camera and figure out how to just put the bomb properly. Like, I think it should be like here so that it blows that rock downwards onto this, but whatever. It ends up not really being that big of a deal for the most part. Actually, you know what? Is it only a 4-room charge and I'm just an idiot? It might be. I always thought that the 4-room charges went like, if you look at the 6 increments on the item bar, I thought it went like 2, 1, 2, 1, but it might go 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright. It's alright for now. We got Rage. We got Teeth. We got Meat. And we've got Cube of Meat as well. Now, you dead. Okay, I guess I'm going to the shop. That was an accident. It is a 4-room charge. Bring him the photo and a trinket. So it's kind of like playing the fortune teller, I guess. But isn't the crystal ball kind of like playing the fortune teller already? I don't 100% know. Book of Sin gives us a key, which is very nice. At first I was really excited about the fortune cookie. Now, a little bit less so, I have to admit, now that it's paid out with like the fish head. I'm not going to pick up that Spirit Heart, and you might be able to figure out for yourself why, but the answer, at least for my personal taste right now, is I want to go to that boss trap room, and probably the only way we're going to be able to swing that is if I damage myself, maybe on a self-sacrifice room, or just, you know, walking on the spikes, or something like that. But then we can get that Spirit Heart after we do that, so we don't just automatically lose it, and that will protect the next Maggie's Faith for us, at least hopefully. Obviously, Maggie's Faith has been a little bit of a sore spot so far, but we've only been able to use it for one room anyway. One floor, I guess I should say, not one room. Beyond that, Maggie's Faith is actually a lot better, I would guess, at least in Rebirth. That's what my, theory crafting tells me right now. Because you don't have to take the Polaroid immediately after you beat Mom. The Polaroid's just an item now. We might be able to bomb our way into the boss trap room, actually. I got lucky there. But yeah, so now you can actually take Maggie's Faith with you a little bit longer into the game, which would certainly make it much more useful, as opposed to just like, okay, I've got to get the HP out of this right now, or it's never going to be useful again. Alright, so let's see who our boss is. I hope it's not Pestilence, but we'll see. It's Chubb. We have enough bombs to at least invest a couple in fighting Chubb here. Yeah, that was awful damage, which means that my deal with the devil chances are probably lowered as a result. Oh, come on. Well, at least we'll build rage slightly from that. And we picked up a red heart that we shouldn't have picked up because we're going to do the whole bomb thing later. So we already used, or the whole boss trap room thing later, I should say. And we took more damage anyway, not that it matters. And you died and dropped another spirit heart. That's actually really nice for protecting us in the future. And okay, that's Soap, which is like a speed upgrade and a shot speed upgrade or something like that. I can't remember. It's like a tears and speed upgrade, maybe? And Fortune Teller. Fortune Cookie, I should say. Rusted Key. I really like the sound effect on Fortune Cookie. I'll give it that. Alright. Well, I mean, let's put it this way. Oh, I thought it made our tears red, but that's just because we were at full rage. Okie dokie. So, let's check out our curse room quickly. It's a red chest. The red chest contains a spirit heart, which we won't pick up right away. We should probably go to our boss trap room right away, because we can keep ourselves safe in doing so. We'll lose half a spirit heart, obviously, doing this. But at least we can see what's in that boss trap room and see if it's worth fighting for. We still have a little bit more floor to explore. If I could not use bombs to get into the boss trap room, even better, although I would like to go to the secret room. Yeah, it's just free HP, so... we could teleport out of here, but I think that's a bad use of the stars card. I would much rather use it to try to get a special deal after the Mom boss fight. So we've seen a few new items on this one. Well, a few items that are new to Community Remix as well. Fortune Cookie, I'm not loving it so far, but I can imagine that, like, if you were a character that didn't have a spacebar item, you could be like, oh, Fortune Cookie, that could be okay for me. It's like a better Dead Sea Scrolls or something like that. Like, not in terms of what it does, but in terms of its overall usefulness, I think. Because it's kind of like a crapshoot. Well, instead of calling it a better Dead Sea Scrolls, why don't we call it what it is? A worse Crystal Ball is what it seems like so far. But if it gives us more of those red cards, then that seems very worth it. Even if it only pays out occasionally. Alright. A few different secret room possibilities here, but we know it can't be adjacent to the curse room because we didn't see any extra doors over there. Alright. Got lucky here. That's plenty of money. We could buy the ladder, but I'd rather save our money, I think, and buy something on a future floor because the ladder's not quite as useful as I would like an item to be at this point. Hey, Tomo, what's up, buddy? You gonna lay in the dirty laundry? Alright. That's up to you. It's not the first place that I would choose in this apartment to sleep on. Maybe the bed, or literally anywhere other than those old gym clothes, but that's up to you, I guess. Now, things are going okay so far. I think we've been a little bit lucky on this run that we haven't had to deal with the catacombs or anything truly terrible like an Ultra Pride or something like that, which can be pretty difficult early on. My strategy of getting, like, luck upgrades doesn't seem to be working out very nicely for me right now. That's okay. Luck Foot, of course, I didn't mention this, but it isn't actually a luck upgrade, in case you've forgotten or didn't ever know it in the first place. Luck Foot only gives you the pill effect, and when you, like, play slot machines and other gambling houses, you're more likely to get the victory from them, or any kind of payout at all, which is great. But it doesn't actually affect your luck stat at all. Maybe in Rebirth it will, but at least in Spider Mod it didn't. Or in Vanilla Binding of Isaac. We're gonna stick with the Fortune Cookie just because it's new, basically. We do have a number of Spirit Hearts that hopefully should give me a pretty good chance to protect an HP upgrade on this floor, finally. Can't believe I've already forgotten what the soap did. Oh, bullshit. I can totally believe that I've already forgotten what the soap did. I think I remember that it was a speed upgrade plus something else, though. I hope it's not shot speed, but whatever. Sure. Down to the next floor. It's the Depths XL. Well, we do have our shop right away. Yeah, this is what I was actually concerned about, is that because it's the Depths XL, if we just, you know, all of our shop eggs are in one basket. If we fight greed, well, that's just it, isn't it? Plus, less floors for Maggie's Faith to actually do good work. Very unfortunate. Plus, well, I guess it's not actually harder for us to get a deal with the devil. It's like the same difficulty. Alright, half a spirit heart. Decent payout. We have an arcade on this floor, though. I guess we're not going to want to go to the arcade. Not just because of the Eternal Heart situation, but because, what do we need money for at this point? We'd be playing the arcade for the chance to get another HP plus speed upgrade, which we would be giving up for the right to play the arcade in the first place. So it seems like it's basically a zero-sum game, except we could get an extra speed upgrade, which we don't need, and money, which we don't need. So the Sun card is crazy good, obviously. What we're going to end up doing, in all likelihood, is taking the Stars card with us for now. I don't really care if we waste keys. I'd rather just see the item rooms before we use the Stars card. Doesn't really bother me. Our key situation is pretty okay. We will get more in the future, and I'd rather have these extra items that we can get from the item rooms, if possible, to fight Mom. But if we run across the Mom fight early, we might just go through with it, because we can Stars card out, and then we'll take the Sun card with us in the future, and we have a nice little supply of red hearts here, especially if this Maggie's Faith one actually survives, which we can use. Oh, how am I so slow there? Which we can use with the Sun card to hopefully get like a really nice little bit of leverage on hopefully a late game boss fight, although we don't necessarily have 100% agency over when we use the Sun card, only that it gets used in the first place. Fortune Cookie with Isaac's Fork. Not good enough. A little bit of a scary room here. Let's get these guys baited a little bit, and like that. I really wish we could get our tooth spawn rate up, but we don't have all our eggs in one basket from a damage standpoint, you know? Like, the teeth are nice, but we also have rage, and rage is nice, but we also have, you know, a decent rate of fire, and we're not super powerful. I would rather have all my eggs in one super powerful basket like Mom's Knife or something like that. But it's not terrible. The situation that we're in here is pretty okay. Careful. Yeah, I'm totally going to use one key in order to get this. And we got a live troll bomb, which sucks, but that's okay. We got one extra penny out of it. Seems pretty shitty now, but if money equals power shows up, I'll be the one laughing, because I'll have an extra 0.04 damage, which I believe is equivalent to 10 Mom's Knives now. Which would make it the equivalent of 1,000 Donkey's Jawbones. Alright, there's another Tinted Rock, gives us the Spirit Heart back in exchange for the one that we lost, I guess, or the half that we lost. Already done this room. I'd be very disappointed with myself if I fucked up this time, considering I've already done the pattern once. This looks like we had like a chorus there or something. Like one guy was singing, tell me more, can you open your chest? Alright, you know, I'm not gonna continue on with that yet. I'll wait till I get off camera. I'm just gonna, let's keep it simple here. Put one bomb there for small rock, which does slow us down a lot here, but that's okay. Maybe. if we don't fight war, it's okay at least. And this is a crazy floor, man. This floor looks enormous. So that should make us fight war, right? I'd actually rather not have the Spirit Heart. That's maybe the first time we've ever encountered that situation where I'm like, I don't want to fight war. I just want to, I'd rather not have the Spirit Heart, because I would lose more than one in the fight, I think. Now that Blood Bank gamble doesn't seem so shitty, but I think we're still going to be fine. What a very strange floor, though. Hopefully you can see what I mean by that. Basically, it's like there's like 15 rooms left until we get to the boss fight, and almost everything is on the way there. It's like a very circuitous route, but you know, it's packed full of attractions. And 31 cents, that takes me back to when we had 31 cents and I was singing that song from Greece. You know, we actually sang that. We had like this public school thing. I went to a, this is not bragging, by the way. If I'm bragging about the class that I was in 7th and 8th grade and I'm 25, something has gone drastically wrong in my adult life. But anyway, I was in a bit of an accelerated program when I was in public school for kids who they wanted separated from the general public, either because I don't know, they were like good readers, or because they were total Poindexters who were not good at interacting with, you know, the outside populace. Okay, one second, before I finish that story. Corruption. Oh, gosh, darn it. Well, there are some luck upgrades here. This seems bad. Well, luck upgrades are great, though, and lard is great, but we're gonna be so fucking slow. Hopefully we have speed upgrades. Oh, Jesus, what the heck? That just hurt me for no reason. Okay, this is weird. But I'm glad we got out. We at least got our 2 luck upgrades before we left there. I'm glad we didn't pick up lard, I guess. But that could have still been great if there were extra. Come on, really? If there were speed upgrade pills in there, that would have been great. But anyway, whatever. We got 2 luck upgrades. That'll give us extra teeth. Okay, what am I getting at here? And we did like this, we did a lot of artsy stuff, because our teacher, you know, I think loved the fact that she taught a quote-unquote accelerated program, and was like, check out what we can do in our classes. So anyway, we did like a 1950s style musical, with songs from the period, including, well, I mean, this is not from the period, but, you know, Tell Me More, or Summer Lovin', that's it, from Greece. It wasn't until I got a little bit older, you know, 15, 16. Tell me more, was it love at first sight? Tell me more, did she put up a fight? Excuse me? What do you mean by that? Kinda, I don't know if that's, I mean, it could be innocent, but it does raise some kind of questions. So let's ignore that. What about the fact that we're freaking, like, 12, 13, 14 years old and singing it? It's a little weird. It's no different from the modern pop industry, I guess, but whatever. Just little things like that, you know? You remember from your childhood, and you're like, really? I don't know. There's probably like 8-year-olds going around now singing like, I kissed a girl and I liked it. And they're gonna get older and be like, wow. I should have just been listening to the Wiggles. Fruit salad, motherfucker. Sharon Lois and Bram Stoker's Dracula. Now, not loving our damage right now. We're fine though. Our HP is pretty good. It seems relatively likely that I might be able to protect this Eternal Heart. That corruption, I mean, now that I know what corruption does, assuming it is not just teleportation and it is automatically like teleportation I am error, could be very useful if we used it properly. Could be totally useless as well, or even deleterious if we used it improperly. Like, we almost really lost out there because I would have missed out on the sun card, I would have missed out on 2 boss items, I would have missed out on the 2 item rooms. Not that this one is looking to be very strong, but okay. Unfortunately, we still want to keep this stars card because we want to be able to teleport into the we'll teleport out of the boss fight. I don't really care if we teleport into the item room. We're totally fine on keys, so I'll probably open the item room in advance of the boss fight anyway. But man, what a marathon floor here. Like, this is seriously, it's an XL floor, but you can count the rooms we've been to here, and we're still, like, we have so much that's not even, like, illuminated for us here. At least, like, 8 or 9 rooms to go of combat before we even get to our 2 boss fights. Kind of crazy. Alright, Fortune Cookie has been an interesting experiment so far. Let's continue making our way over here. And if oh man, when the teeth actually spawn, that helps out a lot, because, you know, the problem with Rage, of course, is that, oh, another half Spirit Heart. The problem with Rage is that you don't, get the damage bonus from it all at once. You have to earn it, right? But it really helps fast-tracking that period where we have our lowest damage, when a tooth just, like, kills an enemy or 2 right off the bat. Makes my life a lot easier. So I'm not shooting the fires, just because at this point, you know, what do we need money for, right? Let's not get greedy. There we go. Really thought that would get the kill, but I guess, yeah, it required a tooth to finish the job. Very slowly closing in on what could be our boss room here. I really thought that would at least get 1. No such luck, though. Alright. Yeah. I knew it was going to happen at some point. I can't believe that our Eternal Heart's still protected. Fortune Cookie... Oh, never mind. Fortune Cookie has been protecting us fairly well. And we got some bombs for keys here. Not a fantastic trade, but that's okay. And by Fortune Cookie, I mean Fortune Cookie giving us those, like, half Spirit Hearts, which are helping out quite a lot, actually. But this Eternal Heart is looking in dire straits right now. I'm gonna check this out right away. Sure, Ghost Baby. Two of Hearts. Well, Two of Hearts is pretty okay. But the Stars card is more valuable. We will use a key to check out this, because these cards have been very interesting so far. Wisdom. That looks like Crystal Ball. I have no idea. What does it take us to the secret room? I have no idea what some of these items do. So Wisdom maybe takes you to the second secret room? We got a Spirit Heart out of it. If we end up keeping this alive, this has been... the Eternal Heart, that is. This has been a miracle. I am a little pissed that I've had to go through this part of the floor like 30 times, apparently, in order to backtrack thanks to bullshit teleports. But hey, thanks for the Spirit Heart, nonetheless. It was worth the key. Probably. As long as we get more keys in the future. But for now, we'll keep moving here. You can tell this walking is getting laborious by the TTFV stat of this video, which is time to funny voices. When you get bored, you start talking in an accent. I'm not very good at accents, and I always wonder if maybe my accents come across as a little bit racist. Might not be the right word, but you know, when I do my German accent, is this offensive? I don't know, because I've never had anybody. The polite German populace has never said, "Hey, don't do that. I have a problem with that." I don't know. Whenever I hear like a Canadian accent on television or something, I'm like, we don't talk like that, eh? Well, Michael A. L. Fox does. I don't know what that was. That's my impression of a Canadian accent. I'm Canadian. This is my Canadian accent. Okay. I don't have very good speed here, so I would like to finish this fight as soon as possible and as safely as possible. The ASASP. ASASAP. Sorry, my mistake. I can't believe I got that fucking acronym wrong. Jesus Christ, Ryan. Okay. You're dead. How are you spawning, like, all these silkworms that occupy the same tile? Is that your champion ability, despite being a vanilla boss? Vanilla Boss, also my rap name. Now, we're gonna have to beat this... oh, never mind. I was gonna say we're gonna have to beat this first boss without getting hit, which is actually not shaping up to be that tall of an order. Alright, so this is nice. We have a little bit of rage built up already. And we're gonna be fighting probably one of the easiest bosses. But one of the bosses who, if there's two of them, you know, could be Cancel Christmas, if you know what I mean. And keep this up. Ghost Baby Dead Sea Scrolls was, as you might expect, not really the coup that I was looking for from our item rooms on this floor. Not to mention our shop contained, oh my god, Pageant Boy 2. You know what? I will take this instead of Maggie's Faith. I imagine we're gonna lose a lot of our Eternal Hearts from Maggie's Faith anyway. And, I want those luck upgrade pills. Or some speed upgrades, or, you know, HP upgrade pills. Which are actually guaranteed HP as opposed to Maggie's Faith, which is not. But anyway, basically the only things we've gotten on this floor are some Spirit Hearts, which have kept this HP upgrade alive temporarily. And, luck upgrades. Yeah, Book of Revelations didn't pick up. Part of that is because we already have a new item in the Fortune Teller. I don't want to get rid of that, especially on the last Community Remix video. We might as well see what usefulness it can give me. Oh, careful here. Our shop contained greed and just a little bit of money. We're not going to gamble because we have Maggie's Faith with some guaranteed HP. At least mostly guaranteed HP, if I can just keep it cool here for a little while. We're almost done with this fight. Oh, finish it. The teeth! The teeth! Oh, we're so close. There we go. So we got the Polaroid as an item. I don't know if I love it, but we got it. Now, we Stars card out. Of course, we're going to have the longer walk. Two of Hearts is actually bad, considering we're going to be taking the Sun card with us. Now, we could backtrack all the way to that Book of Revelations up there in the top left, but we're not going to do that just to get one Spirit Heart. A lot of people will question my getting rid of Maggie's Faith in order to take Safety Cap. To them, I say, live a little. We want these luck upgrades. We want to be shooting like 100% teeth at all times. It's probably not a safe bet that that's going to happen, even with Safety Cap. But, you know, you gotta, if you want to make an omelet, you gotta break a few eggs, right? And who would know better about that than me? So, it's a staggeringly long walk here. This is going to end up being a very long Community Remix episode, but that's okay. It's not necessarily... well, you know what? I was going to say it's because our speed is low. But look at the size of this fucking floor. this floor is just enormous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 39 rooms! Now, mind you, I didn't go to one of them, the arcade, but still, there is actually 40, I guess, if you count the secret room. I might have miscounted slightly, but a 40-room depths is, I mean, it is XL, but still, that's crazy talk. This is like the size of, like, a Curse of the Lost Cathedral. Anyway, we made it. We have a sun card. We have a 1-up. We have good chances of victory here, especially if we can get an angel or devil on the next floor, but, I don't know. I'm not necessarily super confident in our victory, but I'm super confident that we'll have fun and learn a little bit about life in the interim period here. Which, isn't that all that really matters? Boo, get off the stage! Okay. We don't have Mom's purse, so yeah, we're gonna stick with safety cap. That was the longest backtrack of all time. Utero 1, we have a library right off the bat, which I don't care about. Without a D6, not really worth it. I didn't mean to get rid of my D6 earlier, but you know what? I probably would have rolled with Fortune Cookie instead of D6 anyway, just because it's new. And Fortune Cookie has been interesting so far. I think it takes a while for Isaac items to mature and age and for their usefulness to be really set in my mind. But my preliminary analysis of Fortune Cookie tells me that it is a, you know, pretty staunchly in, like, that medium quality category, along with shit like, I don't know. It's probably, like, better than the unicorn horn, but otherwise, like, certainly not worth considering, like, getting rid of your D6 for in most cases, I would say. But there might be situational uses where it could be useful for you. What is this? I found pills. Really? Don't do me dirty like that. Fortune Cookie, what do you got? Half a Spirit Heart. It really does just seem like a worse crystal ball. It doesn't give you the compass effects either, and it appears to give you, like, lesser... On average, it gives you, like, lesser consumables than the crystal ball does, but occasionally it gives you one that really fucks up your day, but in, like, a potentially good way if you know what's coming, I guess. I can't believe I got out of that without getting hit, and now we just gotta finish the job, which we did. Oh, yeah, don't stand in that crossfire there. Remember that police song, Please Don't Stand So Close to Me? This was written about this room, actually. Most people don't know that because it's a totally fucking made-up bullshit lie. Teratoma. I've already fought your, quite honestly, more difficult brother, Fistula. We're just gonna get the spiders done here. It's gonna be like a Slint album by the time we're done with it. Oh, don't get hit. Very important to not get hit here, as this is our final chance for deal with the devil / angel in all likelihood, and we didn't get it. We don't have a lump of coal, so I'm going to take this. Empress. Well, Sun card is substantially more valuable. What a waste. Would have been sweet to have the D6 there. There's a boss trap room. There's an arcade. We could visit them, but it's very unlikely for the boss trap room to contain, like, a game-winning item. Usually it contains something that makes you a little bit better off, you know? You pick up an HP upgrade or a tears or a speed upgrade or something like that. It's not really what we need at this point. Safety cap is not better than flat penny, but I will be sticking with safety cap because I've doubled down on this tooth strategy, and I don't want to admit that it might not be working out for us. Might as well put a bomb here. There might be a special tinted rock over here that we just aren't aware of. There still might be, but we didn't find it there. Alright, Judgment. This is your time to shine. Map would be good, but I'll take, whoa. Oh, that's Champion's Belt. So, it gives us more damage, but it also spawns more champions. I think that's a totally safe bet, or totally fair bet, and you know what? I don't mind encountering more champions. I can't believe I didn't get hit there. It's gonna happen, though. Yeah, there we go. I don't mind encountering more champions because that means more pill drop opportunities. That room sucked, the big one. Like this one, for example. Hey, shot speed down. Compensates for that terrible 8-ball we picked up on the last one. I think Champion's Belt is another item from... Ooh, Telepills, not very good. Champion's Belt is another item from Community Remix that I feel like fits in basically perfectly with Wrath of the Lamb. So I'm gonna gamble a little bit here. I don't know what's going on with that. But my thinking with the whole gambling aspect is we have a pretty good chance, since we have Luckfoot, we have a pretty good chance for lots of payouts, which means pills from this slot machine here. And the red hearts and spirit hearts are nice as well. Remember, we have the miter, which is why we're getting spirit hearts more frequently, I guess. Yeah. And maybe I shouldn't take a safety cap because it makes it less likely we'll get spirit hearts, more likely we'll get pills. But I'd actually rather have pills than spirit hearts right now because I really want these luck upgrades. So we are going to go a little bit crazy here. Why are we going to go a little bit crazy? Basically, I really desperately want that blood bag so I can get some extra HP. And I think we can get it. I really would prefer not to use the sun card in the process, though. But we are going to go pretty hard here. And we should win a lot, too. That's the other thing. We should win an awful lot. And being able to get full suites of orbitals here helps out a lot as well. Gamble this away. We got some permanent Polaroid invincibility. Doesn't help us get that many more plays. Oh, I hate the way that that works. Like, when you get permanent Polaroid invincibility, you actually just start trading, like, spirit hearts. Yes. Wait a minute. Yeah, we traded, like, half a spirit heart away for that. I don't like that. It also doesn't make sense to me. Okay, we'll continue here. I really hoped that that would be a pretty fly, but it wasn't. Are we going to do much more gambling on that blood bank? I haven't really decided yet. We shall see, though. Oh, no, 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 no! Okay. I think I may just gamble a little bit more to try to get red hearts and then leave. I really don't want to put myself in a situation where I'm getting that sun card popped too early, though. So I'm going to blow up the blood bank. Really hope that I get some red hearts back. But hey, more spirit hearts helps a lot, too. It's just so tedious to have to play these guys individually. Like, this is the one thing that I really dislike about Isaac is this room right here, because it's a test of your patience as opposed to, like, a dice roll or a test of your skill. Usually, at least. I'm going to take that even though it takes us off the half-heart interval. Telepills isn't something we need. I guess we could have gone to our boss trap room there by working our way over there. But again, I don't think that's necessarily a huge get for us. You might be saying, well, you wanted that HP plus speed upgrade. You're fairly likely to find HP and or speed in your boss trap room. And you're not totally wrong, but also, I don't really relish the thought of, you know, having to go through like 6 rooms to get there, where we'll lose all our spirit hearts and potentially have to pop this sun card. Whereas against Mom's heart, we should be pretty safe to just win. Okay. More red hearts is nice. Hanged Man is not really that important. The money is, at this point, just a comical ruse. What do we have going on down here? Okay! That's the speed upgrades or downgrades burning a hole through my body here, quite literally. Well, not in real life, but, you know, in the game, literally. Rage should be getting near to max right now. We've already killed like 5 or 6 enemies, I think. Monstro will just be the next one. A bomb here, and not quite the crowd control I was looking for. 30 bombs is a nice asset here, though. We are getting a little bit into survival mode. I think should have a pretty good chance to beat Isaac, even if we do have to pop the sun card before or in the process. Ideally not before. But yeah, even if we have to use the sun card, I think we can feel relatively confident that we'll at least have a chance against Isaac. And then we're at the chest, and then who knows what happens in the chest, right? Being slow and not having the ability to fly at this point scares the shit out of me. You know what? We do have the 1-up. It's probably best to not use the sun card until after the 1-up has popped, if we're going to pop it that early. Because then we can save our sun card, which is basically like a 1-up that you can not die to use, if that makes sense. Get back to full health from nearly 0 and, you know, basically double your damage output against a boss. I would rather lose the 1-up than lose the sun card first. So we'll basically be picking up spirit hearts like the one that will hopefully spawn right here, just to keep us alive long enough to not pop the sun card right away. Another luck upgrade. It's a start. It helps out. You need like 9 luck upgrades. I think we've had 5, but we also had a luck downgrade. So we're probably like a halfway there, roughly, to getting almost exclusively teeth, or maybe exclusively teeth. Which is pretty exciting. Doesn't necessarily mean that half of our shots right now are teeth, but It does seem like, anecdotally, we're kind of hovering around like maybe 1 in every 4 shots or something like that. This is bad. Don't pop the sun card. Internalize that. It's better to die right now and lose the 1-up than it is to pop the sun card. Die, beat Isaac without using the sun card, ideally, and then, let's see what this is. Okay, that helps a lot, actually. And then use the sun card later, even if you have to use it on the chest, but ideally on Blue Baby. Oh, it's all going to shit. Come on, just land a tooth shot. Oh, no. Well, if we die here, we die, right? That's what I've been saying. Yeah, that was a terrible dodge. Okay, that's fine. Bring it back. Shouldn't have picked up that Spirit Heart. Well, at least these vaginal silkworms are no longer champions. Seriously? Like, work with me here. This lack of speed is blowing my fucking mind. Not in a good way. The pill. It's not a luck up. It's a health up. Okay, that's very good. If we have to use the sun card here, we will. I would really, really prefer not to. We don't have a full suite of orbitals. We have a 2/3 suite of orbitals. And we're not going to be able to build that much rage. So I would say, you know, get used to the idea of using the sun card. We'll try to kill Sloth last on a couple of rooms to hopefully get it back. Dodging is not going very well so far. I don't want it to end like this. I would love to end it on a higher note. Mind you, this has been an interesting and a fun run as well. We gotta pop it, as much as I hate it. I was about to get hit there, I think. And we only made it like halfway through the Isaac fight. Mind you, we do have a little bit more HP now, as a result of that HP upgrade and the fact that I wasn't at full health when I came into this fight to begin with. Sneak some extra bombs in there. Now we can actually build rage just in time for the fight to be pretty much over. Look at these fucking shots, man. How is one man supposed to dodge all of these shots? Well, if I end up using the sun card but only taking like 1 or 2 hits afterwards, that's, you know, there are worse outcomes than that. Let's put it that way. Just land like 1 more shot on Isaac. There we go. He actually spawned an Eternal Heart with a Spirit Heart backer, which is really nice. And we're gonna actually be in an okay position going to the chest. The first half of that fight was terrible. The second half was quite good. Stigmata is fine. Poop is terrible. Shot speed down, I guess. Yeah, sure. We got a speed upgrade, which I'm super stoked for. And Mom's Bra, which we may end up taking when we leave, but or when we go to the boss fight. But for now, Stigmata is definitely takeable. Oh man, okay, that was bad, but my speed is quite high now. Feels very good. Okay, so that nullifies the well, not nullifies, but alleviates to some extent the problem of having low base damage when things get started. We're not really getting any rage off these guys, but we're still doing a decent amount of damage. Really hoping for a tarot card, even if it's something as simple as the Lovers, the Hierophant. Anything that gives me a slightly better chance against Blue Baby. Very meaningful right now. Come on, come on, come on. More luck upgrades would be amazing as well. Okay. Well, we're gonna get at least one more fortune cookie charge here. I really thought that the boss room would just be adjacent to this, but it's possible we're actually going in the wrong way now. Unfortunately, and I do say unfortunately because I would love for this not to be the, you know, record-setting longest Isaac run we've ever done. If it is, so be it. We've made it this far. Come on. Come on, you wanna die. Everybody's gotta go sometime, man. Alright, so that's another shot speed downgrade, which we'll take. And we got another half Spirit Heart. Maybe you shouldn't have picked that up yet, but Enigma Bomb and Mr. Mega makes our bombs more worthwhile and gives us 10 more of them, which is pretty solid. So let's put one of them down. Now we've got exclusively, you know, either Mega Poison, or Mega Homing Bombs, I think. This is a dead end. That sucks, man. So this is the Gertie that never shoots. It is the Gertie that never shoots. Yes, it do toots. Something to do with farts. We have Fly Love, so like, I don't think we can actually be damaged here. Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. Don't walk into Gertie. That hurts you. Man, please don't fuck with me on this one. Where's our boss? Well, I mean, I know where our boss room is. How do we get there? This appears to be pretty solid. That's a Mega right there. Be a little cautious here. Pretty annoying dodges because they're so quick. Yeah, there they go. They got me. A little bit of DVD screensaver action got me trapped in the corner. Spirit Heart is nice, though. We'll pick that up just before we fight the boss, which should be quite shortly. If there is a benevolent force in this universe. Okay. Good. Now we'll kill... Because we have Miter, we kill Gluttony last on this room and maybe get some extra Spirit Hearts out of it. And we'll take Mom's Bra with us, but we will be able to use Fortune Cookie one last time to hopefully get even some extra Spirit Hearts out of it. Homing bombs? Sure, thank you. Now, Gluttony, get out of here, man. You don't want any part of this. Good. Alright, now you should be easy. Eventually. A little bit stronger than I expected. There's our Spirit Heart. Half-heart interval. Another half-heart Spirit Heart. I'm not very proud of that, but that is how it happens sometimes. We should win here. I'm pretty confident in us winning. But I have been wrong before. So we want Mom's Bra. That'll give us a nice little period of freezing. Might want to save that, because we'll only get to use it once. We don't have Nun's Habit or anything. We might want to save that and use it once our rage has been built a little bit, so that we get a little extra damage out of the brief period of freezing. You know, 'tis a brief candle, this. I don't credit Fortune Teller too much with helping us win this one, but that's okay. It's been a fun one regardless. Let's come up here. Now, thinking the first half of the fight, we're gonna let bombs carry us as much as they can. Build up some decent rage. And if I could skip, like, the entire third section or the entire second section, that would be great. Don't take so much dumb damage. Now, we've killed a lot of flies so far, at least a decent number. We're already on the second phase of the fight. I've taken more damage than I'm happy with, but we haven't used Mom's Bra yet, which is exciting. The flies can't really hurt me. Oh, we've won for sure. Okay, there's the third phase, so that's when we'll pop Mom's Bra, run in here, and do a bunch of damage with our cube of meat, ideally as well, and that's probably our time to go. And one more bomb should finish this off. Yeah, that ended up being a surprisingly easy boss fight against Blue Baby, but as always, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the run. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal, and of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.